debts paid off in 8 years? These people are crazy. Paid all my debts off in 6.4 years? Not a chance.
I put my debt total, and it said I could have it all paid off in 9.3 years and save over $184,000 in interest alone. I set an appointment with one of their specialists, and we have a Zoom meeting.
The representative offered us a free financial analysis, and I gave her a note. She didn't ask for any social security number or any banking information or nothing. So I thought, okay, maybe this is legit.
Then I saw the platform. It was really cool. We put in all our debt information, all the details, what we owed, the minimum payment, what was due, the interest rate, everything.
They created an action plan. They told me exactly what to do. The best part of it is that it didn't change my current budget. I didn't have to come up with more money to make it happen. And it told me exactly what to do every month so I could pay my debts faster.
It told me exactly what to pay on the exact date. I just followed the instructions. It was so easy. I checked the platform once a week now.
What I like about it is it showed me at the top of the screen that how much I have already saved in interest. In the beginning, I thought this was a bi-weekly, paying a little extra here or there, or some kind of refinance. You know, it really wasn't anything like it.
I was shocked to find out I didn't have to change my spending habits at all. My wife and I had our gym memberships, we went out to dinner, and the occasional Starbucks run.
Bad credit isn't even an issue because they don't even do a credit check. And the longer the program runs, the better my credit score gets. I like that.
I'm halfway done and I'm right on track. Just 3.4 years to go.
I will be debt free in April 12, 2023. Yay! I'm going to celebrate. It's just math. No kidding.
It's like a GPS system, always recalculating to get us out of debt as quick as possible.
I had to get another car about 7 months ago, and I put the new loan into our system. Everything started recalculating in real time. My whole action plan just updated. It's the best decision I've ever made. Honestly, I'd be lost without it.
It's the best thing I've ever seen.
Good evening, guys. This is How Money Works Masterclass. I hope you enjoy the video of all the exciting people that are doing the program, learning how money works and getting out of debt and how to convert their debt into wealth. This How Money Works Masterclass is going to show you the beginning of financial literacy. It's going to introduce you to financial literacy if you don't know it yet. All right. So this How Money Works Masterclass, part 1. This is where you stop being a sucker when it comes to your money. I'm Carlos Anaya, and I will be your financial educator for the next hour or so. Financial literacy, your financial literacy starts here, right now.
More than 5 billion people around the world continue to struggle with money and financial illiteracy.
I think it's Madison Avenue manipulation, right? It's been going on for years and we buy into it.
How bad is financial literacy? It's not taught in school, so people don't know this naturally, right? So you grow up not knowing anything about it, you make a lot of mistakes along the way, and the basics of financial literacy, it changes your life. The secret is financial literacy. Teaching kids how money works. I think it's really understanding how money works. Once they understand the basics of how money works, they shouldn't have to struggle with it.
Steve Siebold and Tom Matthews at the Office of How Money Works. Stop being a sucker.
Money needs possibility. It needs opportunity. It needs freedom. Things you've always wanted to do. Dreams that you have. Money makes it possible. You know, of all the interviews we've had the last 6 weeks, I'm actually most encouraged by that.
So basically, reality and concepts for a financial foundation. That's what we're gonna cover, guys. Hope you enjoy the video, and definitely it's very important that you learn the concept financial literacy if you want to get your money straight or not be broke all the time. All right, and convert your debts, get out of debt, and build wealth. Just like me and all those people that you seen on the video earlier, and many others, 700,000 plus, are doing the same thing that I'm doing worldwide. Basically, you have to face the facts as we know them before you begin this process. Our goal isn't to give you a PhD in finance, but to teach you the basics you need to know to make smarter decisions about your money and wealth. This is that foundation. How money works. Cast. You got Clark, you got Dana, you got TJ, Zoe, Sarah, George, me, and Hector. Money works, you see? You also get to know the cast. You got you got Dana, you got TJ, Zoe, see, Sarah, George, stop being a sucker. And Hector. Money works, you see? If you also get to know the cast, you've already been introduced. Now, if you haven't read the book, at the end of this webinar, please send me a message back for I can send you the link where to get the book. Everyone has a favorite or two. Mine is Hector. They're proof that there are no stupid questions when it comes to money. Please feel free to make notes in your book if you have it. So think like the wealthy, not like the sucker. So when we go to the bank, what they give us? A lollipop. And then they take our money. Just a little samples for you guys. You see, the first choice you have as we begin this course is simple. Will you choose the mindset of a sucker, or will you learn to think like the wealthy? It's a choice that you have to make. The fact that you're done and the fact that you joined this class today is a sign that you're on the right track. Do not be a sucker for your money. Here's the great news. You don't have to be wealthy to think like the wealthy. Again, you don't have to be wealthy to think like the wealthy.
Hey guys,
You
how you
only
doing?
need
This is Carl from the
knowledge,
Financial Literacy Group here in Connecticut.
financial literacy,
Basically, I'm just
knowledge.
here to let you guys know
That's
that
what I'm here for.
on
I'm your
November
instructor,
1st, I'll
Carlos.
be having
That's
my
gonna show you this
facility
knowledge
in the
in
downtown
this
area, in a big building,
1 hour,
downtown area, in the fourth floor.
you know,
It's gonna be in the executive
webinar
building in
that you guys are
downtown
seeing right
area,
now.
next to the Rolling Building,
It's a webinar, it's
where
a class, whatever you want to call it,
Bank
guys.
of America
The
Bank
only
used to
good
be.
thing,
So I'll be in the
it's
fourth
gonna
floor.
teach you to stop being a sucker for
I'm
your
gonna be
money
introducing
and think like the wealthy does.
my How Money Works classes.
So this is the
master
opportunity to
classes.
gain that
There's a
knowledge and
4-part How
mindset.
Money Works masterclass that I'm gonna be introducing here in this video.
An
And for those
investment
who are
in knowledge
interested
pays the best
in
interest. Benjamin Franklin's
changing
quote.
their mindset of how they think
That's a
about
quote
money.
from Mr.
So if you
Benjamin
want to learn
Franklin,
about financial literacy, this is the classes that you
one
need
of
to
our
take.
county's
And I'm looking
founding
for 50
fathers, Benjamin
students.
Franklin, once
January
said,
1st,
an investment in
2023
knowledge pays the best
is the
interest.
first
We salute you for
enrollment
taking the time
of
to
the
learn
course, the How
one
Money
of the
Works
most
course.
valuable life
And it's going
skills
to be a
you can
4-part
develop
course,
in your
which is
life.
going to be called How Money Works.
You're going to be
And
glad
I'm going to be
you did.
dividing it into
You're also
4
going to be glad
classes,
that you
4
attended
master classes.
this live webinar.
So those who are
Live
interested,
How Money Works
at the
educational
bottom of this
webinar.
video, there's another video that's going to show you a mini class of what the
It's
course
immoral
and
wrong
the classes
to
are going
allow
to
the
be about.
sucker to keep
So
this money.
it's going to be the first class
WC
for free.
Fields.
So
that's
you
what
know,
we're up
I'm
against.
very welcome for
You see,
those
we
who
remain
are in the
suckers.
site
They've
and
become
watching
more
me speak to you
wealthy.
guys. Like on the bottom
Comedian
of this
WC
video,
Fields once said
there's going to
it
be a
is
section of another video
morally
where you can
wrong
take the mini
to allow
class
a sucker
and
to
you can
keep
get
their
a
money.
more understanding
Of course,
of what the
he
How
was
Money
kidding.
Works
It does,
masterclass
however,
is going to be
prove
about.
one thing. If you
So
don't
feel free to take the class,
understand
guys.
how money works,
Then after you finish taking
and
the
you don't
class,
learn
make sure you take the
how money
challenge,
works
the How Money Works
at this
challenge,
moment right now that we're living in,
to see how
you
your
can end
financial
up
literacy
as
IQ
the butt
is.
of
Then after
someone's
that,
joke.
step 2 is
For you,
basically just put your name
that
and your
stops
email and
right
register
now, today.
for,
So
the How Money
congratulations
Works
on tuning in
course
to
that's
my
going to be
webinar.
online and also
Now,
inside my facility. So I'm looking for 50 people inside my
let's take some
facility,
action.
and where I'll be teaching the class
The
physically,
word sucker
not online.
is a
So
strong
you're gonna
word,
learn more
but yes,
physically,
not knowing how
inside
money
of class
works
online. All right.
sucks. So
If you wanna
it
enroll
sucks
for my classes,
your time.
what you have to
It
do is
sucks up
just
your freedom.
take those 2
It
steps that
sucks
are in the
up
video below,
your income.
and I'll see you guys there.
So
All right. Make sure
that's
you
the
share
best way
these
to
classes
describe
with 2 of your
someone
friends or
who
family
can
members.
be
All
taken
right. Important that
advantage
you
of
do. If you care about
because
your
they
money,
don't
care about
know
your
how things
investments,
work.
if you care
Not
about
knowing
your
how money
future,
works does suck.
and you're tired of
It can
working that
suck
9 to
up
5
your
every day
time,
and still being
suck
broke,
up your freedom,
I
and
suggest
even
you take
suck
this
up your
financial
income.
literacy course
That sucks.
that is called the How Money Works,
What we
masterclass
think
that is going to
about,
show
we
you,
bring about. Again,
how to
what we
keep more of
think
your money
about,
instead of
we bring
spending
about.
all your money.
What we manifest
So
in
it's going
our
to show you how
minds,
to change your
and we think
mindset,
about it, we
of
bring
how you
it.
think about money,
The
investments, credit
reality
cards, and
will
everything
largely
else.
depend on how you
So,
think about money.
for those who
There's
are
an
watching
old
this video,
saying,
thank you very much.
what we think
And what I
about,
want you
we
guys
bring
now
about.
is
Your
watch the
financial
mini,
reality will
take the
largely
mini How
depend
Money
on
Works
how your mind
mini
works
course
when it comes
that's
to
on the
money.
bottom of this video. All right. And then just register. If you have any questions, my phone number is right on the bottom. You can leave me a
This
message
part
if
will
I don't
cover,
answer the phone. You have a great day. Bye.
In today's class, the master class of part 1, it will cover these 5 basic concepts that you see on the screen. Concepts and also strategies. Each is essential to the foundations required to start making financial decisions with confidence and start taking action to get yourself on track. So the first one is financial literacy is the number one crisis in the world. The power of compound interest. If you don't know financial literacy, you don't know what's compound interest. The time value of money. If you don't know financial literacy, you don't know the time value of money. The $1 million baby strategy. If you don't know financial literacy, you're not going to learn the $1 million baby strategy. The rule of 72. If you don't know this rule, you're never going to become wealthy. All these tools, educational financial literacy tools, you have to learn every single one of them. And when you do, that's when your financial lifestyle, overall lifestyle will manifest your real why. You know what I mean? So today's class, in Masterclass Part 1, will cover these 5 basic concepts, one by one. So let's get started with financial literacy. The number one crisis in the world. Today, we all know how devastating a global medical crisis can be. We all experienced it. COVID-19. Not knowing about money is the economic version of global crisis. Think about it. And it affects over 5 billion.
Hey, how you doing, guys? This is Carlos from the Waterbury, Connecticut area and the Financial Literacy Group here in the Connecticut area. And I'm basically here to host my How Money Works masterclasses, four-part How Money Works masterclasses that I'm going to be hosting and also teaching inside my facility on the screen that you see. So on the one exchange place in 23 West Main Street in Waterbury, Connecticut. For those who live in Waterbury, uh, that's where the Bank of America uh, bank was, and I'm gonna be in the fourth floor. So I'm gonna have a facility, and inside the facility, there's gonna be a capacity of about 50 students that I'm trying to recruit so they can take this How Money Works uh, course that I'm putting out there online and also inside the facility. So I'm looking for 50 students ages 13 and up. So it's going to be divided into different ages. So those people that would like to enroll, what I want you guys to do after you finish watching this video, uh, this is the website where you have to go. That's the website where you have to go right here. It's the website where you have to go and you can enroll. So you can enroll in that website. And when you go to that website, you're also going to see this video. And on the bottom of this video, there's going to be a mini How Money Works masterclass, very small one, like a 45-minute one that's going to show you, uh, you know, some things that you're going to learn on the course. So, and also you have to take some steps. There's two steps before you enroll. So the first step is basically to watch this video, and also to watch the mini course that you're gonna take. And then if you're interested, on the bottom there's a section where you're gonna take a How Money Works challenge, a financial literacy challenge of basically 5 questions. And when you take those 5 questions, I'm gonna find out, how your financial IQ is. And if you fail it, that means you have to take the course. Very important that you have to take the course. And then on step 2, on the bottom, you just put your name and your email and click the button and register. And then watch my video presentation of the things that are going to be inside, the course. All right. So this is Carlos Anaya, the Financial Literacy Group here in the Waterbury, Connecticut area. If you have any questions on the website that you go, there's a phone number where you can reach me 24/7, which is 203 805 7755. You can ask me any questions there. Again, I'm looking for 50 students. 50 students. All right. Enrollment started already. Classes started already. The online classes started already. But the ones that are physical inside the facility are not. So the seats are still open. 50 seats are still open. And if you're interested in going to the classes, it's a 1 to 2 hour classes. And basically, uh, they're going to be broken down into different time zones too. So if you cannot make the 8 o'clock one, you might be able to make the morning one or the afternoon or the evening. So it's going to be broken down into 4 different time zones that you might be able to, go live, you know, to my live classes inside the facility in the Waterbury, Connecticut area. All right. So again, if you have any questions, and all you have to do is just call the number 203-805-7755. Make sure you leave your name, your email, phone number where I can reach you, and in 24 hours, I will answer all your questions that you send me. Okay. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. And for my Latin people, mi gente latina, tengo el curso en español, ya lo terminé. Y si quieren firmarse para el curso, déjenme saber también, llámame al 203-805-7755, ¿ok? Déjame un mensaje con su nombre, su email y su número donde los puedo llamar, ¿ok? So, no lo olvide a ustedes también. Tengo el curso en español también. 4 partes del curso. Como es español es un poquito más larguito, pero lo tengo. So, si estén interesados a firmarse para el grupo de 50 de los latinos y latinas, déjenme saber también. Okay, so I'm looking for 50 people that know English and then 50 Hispanics. So, okay, so if you're Hispanic, you can also enroll too, right? And ages 13 and up. Again, 13 and up. This is not taught in schools, and I'm so excited to teach anyone that wants to learn. All right. So this is Carlos Anaya signing out from the financial literacy group here in the Connecticut area, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. You have a great day. Bye.
That's why we teach this masterclass and give you that book. That's why I teach this masterclass, and I'm going to show you how to get the book. All right? A recent survey, American young adults were asked what high school level course would benefit them the most. You know what was the answer? The majority answered money management, personal finance, which do not teach in school. They do not teach it in school, and if they do, they're teaching it the wrong way. And that pisses me off. Meet the sucker cycle. Here it goes. It's the trap of foolish spending and low interest saving that goes on and on, month after month, year after year, slowly sucking away your potential to be wealthy, free, and in control. Every couple of weeks, the cycle repeats. Extra trips to the grocery, unnecessary online purchases, another streaming subscription. Most people know how to earn money and spend it, and that's it. What about all the other options? It's time to break the sucker cycle, guys, and I'm gonna teach you how. So if you continue to tune in to this masterclass, you're gonna learn how. You're definitely gonna learn how. So the answer is lack of financial literacy traps people in the sucker cycle, often for life. So instead of putting their money to work for them, the sucker spends his or her money foolishly on deposits into a low interest rate account. The sucker cycle, which basically low interest rate account is your bank, guys, your bank. Suckers hand their paycheck to someone else who builds their own wealth with the sucker's money. Wait till you see what the numbers look like. Little amounts can add up over time and become big amounts, guys. Big amounts. The sucker gets paid, hands the money to someone else, who then builds wealth with the sucker's money. I don't know. He's pissed off. Watch who you calling a sucker. You know, he knows that he is one. This is the monthly spending habits that people have, Americans have in general. Monthly spending habits the typical American has. Eat out, $181 a month. Eat out. Ride shares, $83 a month. Events, $30 a month. Lottery, $74 a month. Coffee, $60 a month. Alcohol, $29 a month. Clothing, $60 a month. Subscriptions, $237 a month in subscriptions. Well, that's certainly eye-opening. But come on, folks. You have got to solve something, you know, that's right. All right. So check this snapshot out from the book. Some of these numbers might be a little different since we all been staying home. So in other words, if you've been staying home, it's more higher than what I just explained. Less on clothing rides, shares, coffee, events, more on takeout, subscriptions, and maybe even alcohol. So, think of your retirement like an airplane. As you see the illustration to your left or your right, think retirement like an airplane. It needs both wings to fly. Social Security and your 401k, if you have one, can make up one win. One win. Pay attention, guys, because it has to do with everybody that has a W-2 form. One win of income you plan to live on in retirement. The other wing is completely up to you, guys. It's up to you. Your responsibility, you know. You have to care about yourself and your. But the Social Security and your 401k retirement, especially if you're younger now, I don't think in the future there might be Social Security for you. All right, that's for the younger people that are in watching this webinar. So if you 15 years old, 18, 19, 20, I suggest you take very good responsibility on your future besides getting into a 401k. All right, there's other ways. Again, so the other one is completely up to you. If you hope to live on at least 70% of the pre-retirement income, you need to be serious about what you put away. Your financial professional can help you decide what that number is and where to put it. I'm in conversations like that every single day with my clients. Let's take a look at how Americans are doing with their second wing. Social Security is 40%. The amount of retirement income is designed to cover, right? 401k is 195,000. The average American age 60 to 68 have in their account. And that's wrong. At this point right now with inflation, that number right there is less money in your 401k, guys. Less money on your Social Security too. You will need at least 70% of the pre-retirement income to live on. Personal savings are Americans on track. So you need this wing. And in our group, the Financial Literacy Group, we're going to show you how to fill up this wing right here. How to take this wing right here, transfer it to here. Okay, so you have some here, and you have some here, and you have some here towards your future. If your age, if you're in your 30s, you still have time, guys. You still have time. So let's continue. No generation is saving enough. As a matter of fact, I should put no generation is keeping enough of their money. Not even close. Millenniums have saved a median amount of 23,000 for retirement. Gen Xers has saved a median amount of 66,000 for retirement. Baby boomers have saved a median amount of 150,000 for retirement. And all these numbers are wrong. How inflation is, he's probably 10,000, she's probably 40,000, and he's probably like 100,000. And what general of? None of them are saving enough. Remember, the older you are, the less time you have, so you need to put more of your money away. Keep more of your money. Put it away, not save it in the bank. Will your savings run out in retirement? That's the question. Here's an example that will shine a bright light on the numbers and the possibility of savings shortfall. If you don't put enough aside each month at a good enough rate of return, your savings can fall short, putting your retirement income and lifestyle at risk. Depending on the shortfall, you might have to re-enter. You might have to re-enter the workforce again. Cut back your life on less, not more, or move in with your kids. How does that sound? See the shortfall? The gray area there between what you saved. Again, what you keep sounds better, and how much you need. It should be the focus of every American that the financial professional to close this gap. Guys, if you want to know your retirement number before you retire, get in contact with me. This is Carlos Anat from Connecticut. This is Carlos from the Waterbury, Connecticut area and the Financial Literacy Group here in the Connecticut area. And I'm basically here to host my How Money Works masterclasses, 4-part How Money Works masterclasses that I'm going to be hosting and also teaching inside my facility on the screen that you see. So on the one exchange place in 23 West Main Street in Waterbury, Connecticut, for those who live in Waterbury, that's where the Bank of America bank was, and I'm going to be in the 4th floor. So I'm going to have a facility, and inside the facility, there's going to be a capacity of about 50 students that I'm trying to recruit so they can take this How Money Works course that I'm putting out there online and also inside the facility. So I'm looking for 50 students, ages 13 and up. So it's going to be divided into different ages. So those people that would like to enroll, what I want you guys to do after you finish watching this video, this is the website where you have to go. That's the website where you have to go right here. It's the website where you have to go and you can enroll. So you can enroll in that website. And when you go to that website, you're also going to see this video. And on the bottom of this video, there's going to be a mini How Money Works masterclass very small one, like a 45-minute one, that's gonna show you, uh, you know, some things that you're gonna learn on the course. So, and also you have to take some steps. There's 2 steps before you enroll. So the first step is basically to watch this video, and also to watch the mini course that you're gonna take. And then if you're interested, on the bottom there's a section where you're gonna take How Money Works challenge, a financial literacy challenge of basically 5 questions. And when you take those 5 questions, I'm gonna find out, how your financial IQ is. And if you failed it, that means you have to take the course. Very important that you have to take the course. And then on step 2, on the bottom, you just put your name and your email and click the button and register. And then watch my video presentation of the things that are gonna be inside, the course. All right. So this is Carlos Anaya, the financial literacy group here in the Waterbury, Connecticut area. If you have any questions on the website that you go, there's a phone number where you can reach me 24/7, which is 203-805-7755. You can ask me any questions there. Again, I'm looking for 50 students. 50 students. All right. Enrollment started already. Classes started already. Online classes started already, but the ones that are physical inside the facility are not. So the seats are still open. 50 seats are still open. And if you're interested in going to the classes, it's a 1 to 2 hour classes. And basically, they're going to be broken down into different time zones too. So if you cannot make the 8 o'clock one, you might be able to make the morning one, or the afternoon, or the evening. So it's going to be broken down into 4 different time zones that you might be able to, go live, to my live classes inside the facility in the Waterbury, Connecticut area. All right. So again, if you have any questions, and all you have to do is just call the number 203-805-7755. Make sure you leave your name, your email, phone number where I can reach you, and in 24 hours, I will answer all your questions that you send me. Okay? Looking forward to seeing you guys there. And for my Latin people, mi gente latina, tengo el curso en español, ya lo terminé. Y si quieren firmarse para el curso, déjenme saber también. Llámame al 203-805-7755. ¿Ok? Déjame un mensaje con su nombre, su email y su número donde los puedo llamar. ¿Ok? So, no lo olvide a ustedes también. Tengo el curso en español también. 4 partes del curso. Como es español, es un poquito más larguito, pero lo tengo. So, si estén interesados a firmarse para el grupo de 50 de los latinos y latinas, déjenme saber también. Okay, so I'm looking for 50 people that know English, and then 50 Hispanics. So, okay, so if you're Hispanic, you can also enroll too, right? And ages 13 and up. Again, 13 and up. This is not taught in schools, and I'm so excited to teach anyone that wants to learn. All right. So this is Carlos Anaya signing out from the Financial Literacy Group here in the Connecticut area, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. You have a great day. Bye.
So in which one did you make more money? On the right one, with the potatoes, he was doing labor. Now on the left one, he was not doing labor. He handed his money to somebody else with interest to make more money, twice the money that he was making in labor. I don't know about you guys, but we've been working for a long time. If you have job experience, all jobs are created. Everything in the world is created.
creative in what you already learned in the position that you're in, and work on your time and also their time. Split it up and build wealth. Alright? An expert from Waterbury, New York Times obituary. On entering the two transactions in his ledger to realize that his pay for this work was less than one third of his annual interest of his $50, and he resolved to make as much money work for him as he could. Right? This is an amazing story, guys. I read the story. I read the book. It's about John D. Rockefeller, one of the American self-made billionaires. I'll tell you the short version. Rockefeller lent $50, like I said earlier, to a former percent when he was a boy, a young kid. He earned $3.50 interest. In addition to getting the amount he lent back, during that same time, he earned $1.12 digging potatoes for 3 days. He looked at the $1.12 he earned from the back breaking work versus the $3.50 money earned to him. That's when he decided to make his money work harder than he ever could. Understand this concept? If you don't understand this concept, please leave me a comment. Make sure you put your name and your email and your question of this concept. That way I can get in contact with you. Okay, this lesson to never forget. You decide you work for your money, limited by time, or your money works for you around the clock without limit and without you. That's what you want. At the illustration, you can see you working for your money. The number of hours in the day are how much you can earn. Time is limited. There's 24 hours in a day. Time is limited. Your money working for you. There's no time on how much money you can earn because your money grows independently from personal efforts. So why do people work so much? That's the question. Why? I worked in retail for I can't even count 20 years. Human resource for another 12. I got tired, guys. When COVID hit, I decided to create my own business. I decided to learn financial literacy, and when I learned financial literacy, it opened my eyes. It changed my mind, how I think about money. To tell you the truth, I don't even think about money. I think about helping people that don't know the concept of how money works. And just by doing that, God gives me a gift. I teach, the people pay me, and I build wealth. And you guys can do the same. Okay? Rockefeller went on to say he had ways of making money most people have no idea about. We're about to let you in on his secret. So stay tuned, guys. I have ways of making money you know nothing. That's what Rockefeller said. Alright? So, the difference between substantial. One stays the same and one grows and grows. The banks, they know this concept. They know the strategy. The only difference, they do it 3 times. It's a simple compound interest, and arbitrage interest, which what arbitrage interest is, I can show you on a different advanced course that we have, how to combat the banks and slow down, eliminate some of the interest rate that you pay to the banks on your loans, mortgage, on your car, whatever loan you have. Right? So here it goes. Simple interest. The farmer will only pay interest on the original loan amount every single year. Now, if you compound the interest on the same loan, every year the farmer will owe Rockefeller interest on both the original amount of the loan and all the interest that had accumulated from prior years. So, what if Rockefeller's farmer wanted to borrow for more than 1 year? Rockefeller and the farmer could have agreed on. That's how loans are created, guys. So, to see the difference, we'll look at 2 different examples of $1,500 growing at 9% over 50 years. Simple interest versus compound interest. To see the difference, let's convert Rockefeller's $50 loan into today's money, roughly $1,500, right? And let's imagine the 14-year-old Rockefeller and the farmer agreed on 9% annual interest and a $50 a year term, right? Rockefeller would get his loan back plus interest around retirement. Check this out. With simple interest, the $1,500 grows to $8,250. Not much over such a long time, right? But look at this. With compound interest, the $1,500 grows to $132,777 in the same number of years, 16 times more money. Notice how the curve of the graph gets steeper in the later years as the power of compounding really takes off. So, compound interest is the greatest mathematical discovery of all time. Albert Einstein. Mr. Einstein also said compound interest is the greatest discovery of all time. He obviously thought a lot about many things in his lifetime, and he put the power of compound interest right up there with E equals mc squared. So here's an example. Of how saving monthly with compound interest can be a game changer. The interest ends up being way more than the amount you save. The interest in this example is 13 times what you save alone. Here you see Rockefeller's secret revealed. Interest earning interest, creating wealth that your savings alone can't accomplish. So as you see on the screen, savings with compound interest versus saving. Right? See it and believe it. I'll go more details on the next slide. After 45 years, whose account is worth more, Sarah's or TJ's? Sarah opens a savings account with $50,000. TJ opens the exact same type of account with $500 and then adds on additional $500 every month. Both accounts earn consistent 9% annual interest rate. I have such big start. I'm not worried. That's what Sarah said. Yeah, but doesn't slow steady win the race? So both accounts earn 9%. Which one do you think will earn more? Let me take a little break here. Water break. Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Make sure on the answer sections, on the comment sections, let me know the answer.
This is Carlos
What is it? Which one you think?
from the Waterbury.
Sarah or TJ? Which one you think will earn more towards the future? Sarah or TJ? Alright. Put your name, your email, and your answer. Let's continue. You see, $500 per month ends up outpassing the one-time sum of $50,000, guys. Even though TJ saved more over time, his account passed Sarah in this example after only 17 years, right? The here slow and steady can win the race. When you do it slow and steady, it's more faster than you doing it instantly. In other words, putting your money all in one place. That's what it's trying to explain to you guys if you're paying attention. The power of saving money monthly. I call it the power of keeping more in your money monthly in a safe place in your life. I explained that to you on another masterclass that I have in my sleeve. So let's continue. So the return you get can make a big difference on how the story turns out. Watch what I mean. Does your rate of return matter that much? That's the question. Would you like to know what happens next? Check this out. Looking at the following growth curves, they each reflect $178 added each month to a monthly compounding account beginning at age 25 and then growing until age 67. Observe how significant the difference the spike in growth can be when your interest rate is just a few percentage points higher. Compounding time and your interest rate all influence how hard your money can work for you. Once you see the difference, it's hard to imagine intentionally placing money at 3% or 1% or less. Yet it happens every single day when you put your money on your bank. Guys, you gotta use your bank as a tool. Do not use your bank as a saving tool. Okay? I could explain to you that on another masterclass that I have. So, $178 save each month from ages 25 to 67 at different returns creates very different results. Most people don't understand this, which explains why they choose unfortunate places to save their money. So, so the amount per month and the time are the same. The only change is the rate of the return. This could mean as much as 797% more money at 9% versus 1%. That's almost 900,000 difference. As you can see, your rate of return could be the defining factor that closes your retirement savings gap or leaves you with significant shortfall. So again, the answer is yes, your rate returns matter. So, how suckers think. I work hard for my money. I just wanted to put it away and keep it as safe as possible. And how the wealthy think, man, I have worked hard for my money, so now it's going to work for me as hard as possible. Yes, focusing on safety alone and ignoring rate of return can be costly mistake. Wealthy people want money to work for them as hard as they did for it. So, I don't know if you guys know the time value of money. Anybody knows the time value of money? Put your name and your email. Let me know. Give me a yes. Give me a no. We've all been guilty of squandering time. It's especially closely when you lose the value of money over time. You never get the time back or the money lost. That's true. So let's continue. When it comes to money, time is precious. Think of think about how many years you have left until you pay off your car loan, your home mortgage loan, your kids' college tuition, your retirement, your saving run out in retirement. Don't freak out. Knowing those numbers creates urgency. Urgency drives action. Now we're getting something. Take a breath and consider that the potential, you know, the precious time of commodities. How long do you have until you pay off your car, your home loan, or to send your kids to college, or to retire, or possibly to run out of money before you die? You need to know your numbers. Why? Because it forces us to value the time we have. So if you learn your retirement number, now you know how much money you have to keep and invest at a rate of return to get a good future retirement. In other words, to become a future millionaire. And the younger you are, the quicker you become one. The quicker you become healthy, wealthy. Let's continue. So, 3 times tested actions to leverage the time value of money. Number 1, start now. Now is always the best time to start. Number 2, save regularly. The highest interest rate possible. Again, keep regularly. Keep your money regularly. Alright? Keep it in your life, not on the bank. Be patient. All right? Things come for those who wait. See? So let's take a look. There are 3 ways to leverage the time value of money. Start now, save regularly, and be patient. I'm going to add number 4. Keep regularly. Keep regularly. Okay? Emergency purposes, retirement purposes. All right, so let's continue. Now, starting earlier is always a good idea. It makes a significant difference in this case. Saving from ages 22 to 30 is better than from ages 30 to 67. $110,892 is better than after putting away $4,075 times less money. All right. So starting earlier makes a significant difference. Okay. So the earlier you start, the more money you gain. The longer you wait, start saving, the more you need to come up with every month. Common sense. At your age, Sarah, you need to save about $2,000 monthly. Again, goodness gracious, I'm not 22 anymore. Sarah is 49. How much will she need to have at least $1 million by the time she's 60? She needs to keep $2,000 a month. Make an investment of $2,000 a month to her savings, or keep the money as a investment vehicle, for she can make that, $1 million before she's 60. All right. This is a common sense principle to understand that is frequently ignored. The longer you wait, the more you have to save. To hit your goal, don't wait. All right. And if you want to know your numbers, your retirement number, again, do not wait. Get in contact with me and I'll show you how. It only takes 5 minutes to learn it. Now, the longer you wait, the more you must save. The longer you wait, the more you must keep. You see, you're on track to 1 million by retirement. Okay? Assumes 9% interest average annual interest rate compounded monthly based on retirement age of 67. You find your age, find how much you need, save monthly. Are you saving enough? Here's a picture of the numbers. That's the picture right there, where it says the longer you wait, the more you must save. Look at the picture right here. It shows you everything from the age that you start. If you're 20 years old, you need to save or keep $113 every single month. If you're 25 years old, $178. If you're 30 years old, $282. If you're 35, $451. If you're 48, $731 a month. If you're 45 years old, that's $1,212 a month. If you're 50 years old, that's $2,088 a month. If you're 55 years old, that's $3,880 a month. If you're 60 years old, man, you have to save $8,589 a month. Which age are you? I just gave you your retirement number. If you age 20, if you age 25, if you age 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. If you're 20 years old, Man, $113 a month. All right. So the earlier you keep your money, the earlier you save your money. All right. So let's continue. So here's a picture. That's the picture right here. Here's a picture of the numbers that breaks it down by age. For each million you want at retirement, you can see the monthly amount you need to have to hit it at age 60. At age 30, you need to save $282 per month to hit 1 million of retirement, $1 million. But if you wait until you age 40, you need to save 731 per month. At some point, you will outspace your ability to hit the monthly savings amount required. You simply can't afford it, and you have two choices: shrink your dreams or find a way to earn more money. So let's look at your numbers. Remember, no wild guesses. Now might be a good time to start applying these principles for yourself, but not by yourself. See what that looks like. Write down your age and how much you need to save from the previous slide. What happens if you wait 5 years? How fast has the last 5 years flown by? Everyone needs to know this information now because time is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock, tickety tock, tack tock. Just like TikTok, the platform. So how suckers thinks again. I know saving is important, but now just not a good time for me to deal with it. Now the rich, the wealthy think. Here's the deal. This is money every day counts. Building my financial future starts right now. Circle-minded people never think it's a good time to take care of this. The wealthy-minded always get started as soon as they can, which is now, if not sooner. So, has anyone heard about the strategy called the $1 million baby? If you did, let me know. Put your name and your email. Clap your hands. Give me a yes. Give me a no. Just let me know. Now, let's look at an example. Something most parents dream about. If you have children or plan to have children, you always want them to have it better than you. Common sense, right? That's natural. That's life. The example is a reminding you of how parents can leave a legacy for their kids. It's a strategy that applies the power of compound interest, the time value of money in the way that makes the traditional end of life, whether wealth transfer, seem old. Pay attention to what I have to say. So let's get started. The gift of a future. $1 million baby is a common sense strategy that empowers families to create a legacy for their children without having to be wealthy. Only 20% of children will receive an inheritance. It's time to rethink how parents leave a legacy. Only 20% of children receive an inheritance. It's probably because even lower now. That's so many people have faced the challenges of their first half of 2020. Now, which legacy plan is more realistic for you? Option 1, leave each of your children a $1 million inheritance from your personal savings. Option 2, grow a $1 million retirement for each, starting with a small fraction of that when they're younger. Either option could create a strong legacy for your children, but option 2 is far more double durable for most parents today. See, if you want to give your children $1 million at their retirement, which is more likely, you either give them each $1 million in cash when they're adults, enough, and to have a fraction of that amount for each child when they're younger. They're young. So, 3 realities that make leaving $1 million inheritance unlikely for so many parents. Longevity. Living longer means parents will need their savings to fund lengthy retirement. Medical bills. The average retirement will spend $122,000 on bills, care, medical care for the age of 70 and the end of their life. Long-term care. 70% of people over 65 years old will need some type of long-term care services and support, which can cost anywhere from 70,000 to over 390,000 based on the average 3.9 years, that they have left in their life. So, we know how hard it is for retirement, right? We know how hard it is for retirement. Each parents to preserve an inheritance for adult children, which with seniors living longer, almost all of their savings may be required to cover decades of expenses, including medical bills and long-term care. This new reality of longevity can remove the possibility of leaving an inheritance the old way. So, common sense, that could be worth over $1 million before birth, all the way up to 67 years old, retirement age. Since it's so hard to leave an inheritance today, why not use the greatest financial asset a child has to build the foundation for their retirement income? What is it, guys? It's time. Their time. An entire lifetime. Since it's so hard to leave it, they have the entire life of it. What could that power of compounding do for your children over 67 years? Let's take a look. Check this out, guys. 3 simple money concepts. The $1 million baby strategy leverages compound interest. That's what it does. The potential of money is to grow with interest paid on interest. The value of money. The money saved today worth more than money saved tomorrow. All right? Wealth protection. Safeguard money from being used until future with living trust. The trust of life is to plant trees under those whose shade you do not expect to sit. Nelson Henderson. You see, $1 million baby leverages three simple money concepts: the power of compound interest, the time value of money, and the wealth protection. Three things, guys. Three things that you need, that your kid need. This is one of my favorite quotes. Nielsen Hansen said, "The true meaning of life is to plant trees under whose shade you do not expect to sit," which is your children. For example, could you save $1 million for your child? Dana's example versus Hector's example. So could you use the money principles you learn today to save $1 million for your child or grandchild? Is either than you think, easier than you think actually. So the following two examples are hypothetical. All right. The following examples are simply illustrated how this can work. So let's go. Why have you put away $13,000 aside one time and leave it there from her daughter's birth until her daughter turned 67? It grew 5% over $1 million. Check this out. Until her daughter graduates from high school, her daughter only receives about $300,000 when she turns 67. What a difference 18 years can make. So let's continue. Check this out. Hector doesn't have $13,000 sitting around, but he still wants his son to retire with $1 million. He and his relatives can work together to save just $2,500 now, and then just $250 each month for the next 4 years. Then, like magic, they'll hit the goal too. His son also retires with $1 million waiting for him. Check this out. If Hector waits until his son turns 18 years old, it's the same story as Dana have waited, but much less, a little over $300,000. Again, what if Hector's $2,500 were put down and $250 was added every single month for 4 years for each of his children's? Check this out. We are developing a calculator that will allow you to play with the numbers to see what it might look like. In the meantime, your financial professionals can help you decide 250 children born every minute could live a different life if their parents or grandparents did this for them when they were younger. According to data from the United Nations, 250 children are born in the world every minute. Imagine how different their lives would be if every family created a savings plan for that children that couldn't be touched until retirement again. Guys, in the 1950s and 1960s, 70s, and you can say the 80s, the parents used to do this for the kids. The parents used to, save up for their kids, get them like a future life insurance or something up till they get older. Most parents are not doing it like no more. Guys, the life insurance business has evolved. And if you want to know the difference, and if you want to use this $1 million strategy for your kids, let me know. Give me a call and I'll show you how. You are learning it right now. You're learning just some of it right now. Again, congratulations on all those that are still, hanging in there on this very informative webinar. You know, you could leave me some answers if you like it. If it was long, if it was too short, or did you like it? What you like about it, and things like that. Because we are almost to the end. So basically, let's continue. Now you see why we call this strategy $1 Million Baby. How appreciative would your kids be one day, perhaps when you're gone, that their parents thought about their future, knew how money works, and acted in love to take care of them. That's a thank you that could change your legacy forever. There's a variety of ways the $1 Million Baby strategy can be structured for your families. If you want to give your children the gift of your future, reach out to a financial professional today to create a configuration that works for you and your kids. So you can get in contact with me. Make sure you put your name, your email, and a phone number where I can reach you too. Now you can set an appointment also. So let's continue. Almost to the stretch, guys. So the question is, how suckers think. I hate to say it, but my kids will probably have to fend for themselves. They'll be lucky I don't end up moving in their basement. How the wealthy think. If there's an affordable way to set up my kids to be taken care of in their later years, my family and I will get it done. Once again, sucker-minded people leave it all to chance, while the wealthy-minded realize what a dream come true it will be to do that for their family. Sucker-minded people wait to the end. When they see their struggle, that's when they do it. Don't wait till they struggle. Do it now. All right, so let's get to the rule of 72. For those who are still here, congratulations. We are almost to the stretch. So the question is, anybody knows what the rule of 72 is? Put your name and your email. Give me a yes, give me a no. Let me know. So are you having fun yet? We're closing in on today's class. Give yourself an applause. Give yourself an applause. My favorite part. It's time to learn the rule of 72. Any of you ever heard of it before? It's a little known mental math shortcut that the wealthy have used for years and years. Everyone should know it. And in the schools, public schools, they don't even teach it. Imagine you as a parent taking this course, taking this master class, the first one. The second one is going to show you what the rule of 72 is, I'm pretty sure. All right? The same master class, when I was younger, I took it. All right. And I learned the rule of 72. I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek. All right. So let's get started. Again, we are almost to the end. The rule of 72. You simply divide any interest rate into the number 72, and it tells you how long it takes for money to double. It works for you if you save money. It works against you if you borrow money. Either way, it works. If you borrow, it's against you. If you keep on your money and you invest on your money on a percentage, then it works for you. But now if you're paying for a loan and they are using the rule of 72, it works for them. And in our financial literacy group, you know, we show you how to arbitrage the rule of 72 in your favor. Okay? So, for those who don't know what arbitrage means, is to reverse the cycle that the banks take on our interest and put the interest savings to money, future money to us. All right? So 72 divided by interest, time for your money to double. So let's continue. For example, at 1%, it takes 72 years for $1 to turn into $2. That's a long time. Would anyone knowing choose that on purpose? Keep that question in mind. We'll come back to it. So, as you can see, the better rate of return you get, the faster your money can double. At 3% every 24 years, at 6% every 12 years, at 9% every 8 years, at 12% every 6 years, that's more like it. All right? Let's get deeper. Here's another way to look at it in terms of the number of doubles you could have over your lifetime. At 1%, you'll be lucky if you live long enough to get one double at 6%. You could have 4 doubles at 12%. It could be as many as 8 doubles. Each double is twice the money. Every double counts. As you can see in the illustration, every percentage points matters. Every double counts. All right? For what about the 1% example? 72 divided by 1% equals 72 years to double. There's almost $10 trillion in money market and passbook savings accounts that average 0.10%. Remember the question about 1%? Would anyone choose 72 years to double? Oh yeah, because people don't know how money works. There is almost $10 trillion sitting in passbook savings accounts that average 10%. That's just a fraction of 1%. When CNBC did a review of our book, the How Money Works book, a few months ago, this is one of the things they pointed out to be almost unbelievable. Check this out. Now, 72 divided by 0.10% equals 720 years to double. In other words, nobody lives 720 years. You know? In other words, $1 in 2020 will become $2 in 2740. Crazy, right? I'm sure my great grandchildren will be thrilled. And there you go, him sucking a lollipop. If you divide 10% into 72, you're looking at 720 years for your account to double. By the year 2740, as George says, his great grandchildren will love it. However, 16% is the average interest rate on credit cards offered by banks. 72 divided by 6% equals 4.5 years to double. Their monies double every 4 years. Ours double every 720 years. That's unscrupulous. You see? And just so we're clear, the same place that gives you 10% can charge you 16% or more for a credit card. That means their money doubles every 4.7 years, 0.5 years. Now you see, the book Stop Being a Sucker for Your Money. You need to know how money works today, not tomorrow. I don't know what unscrupulous means, but now I know what banks give customers: suckers, lollipops. I don't know if you go to the bank and you see the little lollipops, that means you're being a sucker for your money. Of course, the banks will give you a lollipop for your trouble waiting in line to make a deposit. What brand is it usually? Yep, a dum dum. We can make this up. It's like they're trying to tell you, but you just don't know the codes. So the rule of 72 works the other way too. 72 years left to save equals interest rates needed. So if you have $500,000 retirement account and you're 59 years old and you savings that money to double to 1 million to retirement, which is 10 years from now, then you divide the 72 by 10 to get the interest rate needed. So 72 divided by 10 years gives you 7.2 interest rate needed. So precisely mean you need 7.2% interest rate of a return. See below. Alright? So you can also use this figured out to figure out what return you need for savings goal or what a loan will cost you. So again, how suckers think. The rule of 70 is math. Bullying. That's how they think. How the wealthy think. Math rocks. Rule of 72 is simple, powerful, and practical. This is not the time to be a sucker-minded. That is the time to apply. This is the time to apply the rule of 72 to all your finances, like the wealthy-minded people do. If you want to learn the rule of 72, give me a call and I will show you. Once you know how money works, you'll be compelled to ask questions like these. Is a bank account the best place to put my money? Am I willing to settle for 1% of even a 2% rate of return? Or is there a way I can get 4% or 6% return? Or perhaps even higher? What type of higher interest accounts still provide adequate safety? Can I finance or refinance my car loan or mortgage with lower interest rate? Will the financial institutions managing my money earn more interest than I will? Will I get enough double doing my income earning to reach my saving goals for retirement? If not, what do you need to change? We're gonna take a break here, guys.
I remember when we first heard about the debt to loss system. I really wasn't. In fact, I was totally skeptical, thinking this is just another get out of debt scheme.
I thought, all my debts paid off in 8 years? These people are crazy.
Paid all my debts off in 6.4 years? Not a chance. I did my debt total, and it said I could have it all paid off in 9.3 years and save over $184,000 in interest alone.
I set an appointment with their specialist, and we have a Zoom meeting.
The representative offered us a free financial analysis, and I gave her $100. She didn't ask for any social security number or any banking information or nothing. I thought, okay, maybe this is legit.
Then I saw the platform. It was really cool. We put in all our debt information, all the details, what we owed, the minimum payment, what was due, the interest rate, everything.
They created an action plan. They told me exactly what to do. The best part of it is that it didn't change my current budget. I didn't have to come up with more money to make it happen. And they told me exactly what to do every month so I could pay my debts faster. It told me exactly what to pay on the exact date. I just followed the instructions. It was so easy. And I check the platform once a week now.
What I like about this is it's showing me at the top of the screen that how much I have already saved in interest.
In the beginning, I thought this was a 5-week paying a little extra here or there, or some kind of refinance. And no, it really wasn't anything like it.
I was shocked to find out I didn't have to change my spending habits at all. My wife and I had our gym memberships, we went out to dinner, and the occasional Starbucks run.
Bad credit isn't even an issue because they don't even do a credit check. And the longer the program runs, the better my credit score gets. I like that. I'm halfway done and I'm right on track. Just 3.4 years to go.
I will be debt free in April 12, 2023. Yay! I'm going to celebrate.
Just met. No goodness.
It's like a GPS system, always recalculating to get us out of debt as quick as possible.
I had to get another car about 7 months ago, and I put the new loan into our system. Everything started recalculating in real time. My whole action plan just updated. It's the best decision I've ever made. Honestly, I'd be lost without it. It's the best thing I've ever seen. It's incredible.
So guys, we are at the conclusion of today's course. I hope you enjoy the illustration video of all the people that took this How Money Works course. And basically what they talking about is a Money Max, software system that shows them how to get out of debt and build wealth, convert their debts into wealth, which I can show that usually we have an advanced course on. Now let's continue to the conclusion and almost to the end of this part 1 How Money Works masterclass. Guys, you have to stop being a sucker for your money, and hopefully you learn something new. Maybe you guys did know about it or were informed about it the wrong way. All right. So we at the conclusion of today's course. Principles like you just learned will bring up questions like the ones I explained to you earlier. See on the screen here, should you use a bank account? What are the other safe options? Should you refinance your loan at a lower rate? What can you do to help make more doubles possible of your money? A financial professional is the best person to turn to for questions like these and others. That's me, guys. You get in contact with me, make sure you put your name and your email and whatever questions you may have on any topic that you just finish learning, on this webinar. You see, we can discuss this with you if you don't have one or need help choosing one. Okay? So, How Money Works Masterclass Part 2. When we get together next time, which the date will be, Part 2 will be October 17th. Okay? October 3 is today, which is Monday, 8 p.m. Every Monday at 8 p.m., I'm going to be putting out there a How Money Works Masterclass. Now, the second one that you see on the screen, it's going to be the date. Drum roll. The date is going to be on Monday night at 8 p.m., October 17th. Write that down on your calendar, guys. So when you get together the next time, that's going to be the date. Masterclass Part 2 will show you how to apply today's principles to your finances using a practical, straightforward action plan and products and services that will help you make it happen. Okay, guys? And what we're going to be discussing on Part 2, the masterclass on Part 2, is called the 7 money milestones. We'll take you through the 7 money milestones to help you chart your course along the way. So, the 7 money milestones, your roadmap to financial security and independence. Milestone number 1. Each milestone is important to complete your financial plan. The good news is you've already begun your milestone, which is today. Your financial education started today. For those who realized it, your financial education started today. You learned the $1 Million Baby strategy. You learned the rule of 72. You learned how compound interest works. and now you are becoming more financially literate, and will hopefully be able to discuss your situation with a financial professional, which we strongly recommend. You learn strategies to take control of your financial future: zero market risk, long-term care, tax-deferred growth, tax-free income, tax-free legacy. That's what you're going to learn on part two. What a list of benefits. How many strategies to get them all? Just one. There are strategies and products with benefits like those you see on the screen there. Make sure you ask about them. Again, and critical information like the impact of taxes, the seed versus the harvest. If you save $10,000 at age 29 and earn 9% annual return each year, you will get $250,000 when you reach 65. Would you rather pay taxes on the seed? Of paying tax on the initial 10,000 means only the principal will be taxed, not your earnings, and you pay today's tax rate. Excuse me. So paying tax of $250,000 harvest or earning will be taxed, and you'll be the future tax rate. It could be higher. So three ways you can be taxed: tax now, tax later, tax never. Which one you rather be? Tax now, tax later, tax never. We also talk about the impact of taxes as you work on your personal plan. So it's like punching driving directions into your phone. 2 points of references is all you need: where you are and where you want to go. The same is true to the chart, the course with your financial roadmap. The How Money Works Money Discovery in the book can help you take care of that. So again, your masterclass financial literacy starts here. So we look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, please review what you learned today, tonight, by reading the book. If you don't have the book, please get in contact with me again. And also preparing to apply the knowledge of these principles to your finances. Financial literacy can be yours. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for attending my webinar. Please share this webinar, what you learned, to your family, your friends, co-workers, you know, and thank you for your time. And again, October 17th will be Masterclass Part 2. How Money Work Masterclass Part 2. Write that down in your calendar, guys. Make sure you do not come alone. Share this with your friends. Bring 3 people to watch this webinar with you. Now, I leave you with a video of how we can help you. Just give me a second here. Looking for the video here.
If you could buy candy for 50 cents, or borrow money at a 4% interest rate and then lend it for 7%, it would make sense to do that, right? Sounds like what the banks do, doesn't it? Chances are you've not heard about hybrid mortgage arbitrage, and you're probably unsure where exactly it will fit into your mortgage payoff strategy. In the simplest terms, arbitrage is the shuffling of resources from a less favorable outcome to a more favorable income. Hybrid mortgage arbitrage refers to the money you use to pay your mortgage early, and it is a formula of how to make that money work for you during and after the payoff. If you're a homeowner, then you're in the right place to learn about this powerful wealth building technique. The Financial Literacy Group will show you different methods to build wealth while simultaneously reducing or eliminating your mortgage debt, and doing it while generating regular income and growing your portfolio at the same time. If you're currently getting a poor return on your money, don't worry. We'll show you where to get a better return. Imagine banking like a bank. That's the dream, right? Our goal is to help you change your life so you get more. You'll learn to use Financial Literacy Group's GPS mapping technology and a liquid asset-based insurance product to pay off your mortgage years early. Hybrid mortgage arbitrage is a great way to earn income with no risk for life. Also, the Financial Literacy Group can provide full exposure to advanced techniques in arbitrage which can net you extraordinary returns with no risk and no capital exposure. With Financial Literacy Group, you can take advantage of opportunities you have been missing out on to grow your savings safely and securely. Every day, people are banking like banks by earning passive income through arbitrage. You can too. You can turn your mortgage into extra income, giving you greater comfort in retirement. You can use the same money you use to pay off your mortgage early to supplement your retirement savings for the next 10, 20, 30, even 40 years. No extra monthly repayments, and access to funds in the event of unexpected expenses, such as medical bills. Now's the time to rethink your financial priorities and secure a comfortable retirement. Best of all, you can do it by turning your mortgage debt into a lifelong income stream that will give you free time and more money to spend with the people you love. Contact the Financial Literacy Group today and let us show you how.
Hey, how you doing, guys? This is Carlos from the Waterbury Connecticut area and the Financial Literacy Group here in the Connecticut area. And I'm basically here to host my How Money Works masterclass, 4-part How Money Works masterclass that I'm going to be hosting.